Welcome in, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So this is your reading for April the 25th up until May the 2nd, Libra. So I wanted to first start with a silly cat oracle card. I feel this is an energy that you are going to experience this week. It is random, it is silly. So this message here is crystals, incense, cute, but I am the vibration. So I'm going to read that to you one more time. Crystals, incense, cute, but I am the vibration. So the message here is you'll walk into a situation and shift the entire energy. People will feel it. You'll deny responsibility. So once again, you'll walk into a situation and shift the entire energy in that room. People will feel it. You'll deny responsibility, but I feel you know it, right? So I love this card. So the black cat is coming forward as a spirit animal that is guiding you this week. And then we've got another one, spirit animal. So you might be seeing it around. We've got the donkey coming up. Have you seen one recently? So its message is find fulfillment and meaning in the simplest but most essential acts of contribution this week. So once again, find fulfillment and meaning in the simplest but most essential acts of contribution. Okay, so I feel that there's an energy exchange happening here. So there's a give and there's a take here. A give and a receive. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you. So we have the Knight of Swords. This is the spirit warrior within you being activated this week. So you may be experiencing things where you're finding yourself stepping into this role. Okay, so I'm getting a samurai energy with this. We have the Devil card, no wonder. We have the spirit warrior rising. There's something that you're facing this week. Something that feels sticky. This could be fear. This could be doubt. This could be some sort of a belief. This could be an addiction, right? This is something that feels a bit intense, but know that this has no power over you. You're actually way more powerful than it. So when it does come in and you're feeling all those things, they want you to stay strong and move through it. So the Devil card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So that means that you're going to feel it either intensely or you're going to feel it subtly or a bit of both. So next we have the Queen of Wands. This is you claiming your position in your reality. This is you not matching anything externally to you, Libra, but rather focusing on your frequency and vibration as you move through this intenseness, which is coming from the Devil card, right? So the devil is in the details. I feel that there's this beautiful energy that you have been working with recently, Libra, and I feel that you're on a vibe right now and they want you to stay here. And when you're finding that this frequency is being interrupted or you're being distracted, they want you to center and ground yourself. Okay, so I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. That is my favorite part, is when you share with me, Libra, how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So we've got a lot of red and yellow here. The yellow, I feel, is representing your self-expression. It is your creativity. It's the way that your soul wants to communicate itself in your world. And I feel that you are doing it in a really beautiful way right now, and they want you to continue on with this. Don't let any of this energy get in the way, right? The energy of the devil. So before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating with you, please leave it behind, but also go check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes those put the pieces together for you. So it's really interesting because I feel that you know there's something ahead. You know that you have to armor up and get ready for some sort of challenge or battle. And, this battle, because we have the moon in the background, I feel is something that you are dealing with internally. There might be something happening externally, but it's more about how you are showing up within the experience. And sometimes what happens is we can get lost in this because before we become aware of what's actually going on. So you might be in an experience like this over the last few weeks. And I feel this is a week where awareness signs, you're going to start to connect with those and come out of that dark space, whatever that dark space was for you. And I do feel the energy lingers with this. It sometimes comes in really strong. Sometimes it's like little doses of feeling it lightly. And however you are experiencing it this week, know that you're way more stronger than it. And this is an opportunity for you to actually apply your power, apply your awareness on how to navigate whatever this is. This is you problem solving. This is you not being afraid to face something that is really difficult to face, right? This is you staying at peace and calm, being very intentional and strategic. I feel that over the past year, Libra, some of you have been moving through different challenges, and you've already been practicing something that I feel has become a superpower for you. This could be patience. This could be your ability to be flexible or adaptable, right? As you move through changes. I do feel that there are some changes here that are happening for some of you. I'm seeing that I'm getting layoffs. I'm seeing, changes in your career, work related, your finances, these kinds of things. And, there's almost like a shift in the energy in some way. So because of that, you might be doing something that might not be the best for you. It might feel good in the moment, but it's not good for you long term. And I feel this is something that Spirit is bringing into your awareness right now, because you know what it is that you know, and then you get to make a choice there whether you're going to continue on this path or shift direction. That's a choice that you get to make, right? That is a power that you hold. And I feel that they're wanting you to be very intentional and strategic and very calculated as you're moving through this week. It doesn't mean that things are going to be intense and scary for you. I mean, they could be, but remember that you're much stronger. So when you know that, it's about how you're showing up in that experience, right? So whenever I'm facing challenges and I become aware of them, I'm like, okay, this is what's going on. I'm starting to see that now. So I'm going to stabilize and ground myself. So usually, if it's dealing with people, I'll put boundaries up and I'll have to say no more and speak my truth. And I feel in a way, this is what you're being called to do as well, is to speak your truth, to stand in your power, stand your ground, right? You are the gatekeeper of your energy. And if there's interference or invasion, you get to choose what you're going to throw out of that energetic space. And it's not even about throwing it out, it's about lovingly exiting out the door, right? So this is what I'm getting here with this. And I feel for some of you, you are completing something here that felt intense, like a battle, right? And you're stepping into this like fresh new energy. You're seeing something off in the distance here. And this could be something good or it could not be, but I feel that you feel like you want to go and explore and see what it is that you can discover. So I feel that you're being called to explore something this week, especially if it's been on your mind and your heart. You feel guided towards it. You're feeling the pull to listen to that, to trust yourself as well. And I'm getting commitment, discipline. These are all going to be superpowers when applied. You're going to feel this energy of, I want to say power, but I feel this is not in a negative way. It's a power of you creating in your world and the power of you where the universe is actually responding to you, where you're noticing that. So you are manifesting and you are materializing. There's a lot of practice. I feel you're also learning and mastering here. Something that you've been doing regularly, which you're getting better at. And I feel that this might be the week where you're going to see results around something in a very good way, right? And they're also pointing out your day-to-day schedule here, Libra. So having some sort of routine, some sort of flow this week where, you're feeling centered and grounded. And, you are the vibration in the room. So it's your vibration, not others' vibrations. So I feel that you're being called to create some sort of daily routine, right? Having a calendar. So I have this in my own life. I have a routine. I'm able to do everything that I do because I have a schedule. Because if I was floating around freely and doing things whenever, I would never get anything done. So I have to use discipline and put myself into a system that works for me. And I had to explore and see what that was to see what fits me the best. We're not all the same, right? So they're encouraging you to explore a good, healthy schedule for yourself and stick to it this week and maybe even until the end of April into May and see how that works out for you. So the results, it's interesting because I was just talking to a friend who has been working out because she wants to, lose a little bit of weight and be toned. And it's taken her 8 months. And I saw her after like 8 months and I noticed, I'm like, oh my gosh, you look great. She's like, I know, I've been doing all these exercises. She's like, it's taken me 8 months. Can you believe that, to finally start seeing results? But she stuck to it, right? And the cravings, I'm getting cravings coming through the devil card, were intense to have alcohol or wine, which she quit. There were moments where she did have a little bit and give in, but it wasn't where she was totally getting drunk. So this is the energy that I feel you are taming this week. And I feel that you're doing a really good job with this. Like it's almost like you've learned how to work with this and create some balance with it, right? And also I feel that there's been a path of battle, like constantly moving through this. It's very fiery, so I feel it's an active energy that I'm getting your physical body here, Libra. Like, I feel your physical body is changing, and maybe you are the one that's creating the change. This might have to do with your health, right? I feel it's coming in as you and this physical vessel in this reality. So there's like temptations, these kinds of things here that you might be overcoming or feeling challenged with. This feels like kind of like a test for you. And I feel you've already been in it. It's been lingering for a while. For some of you, this has been years, right? So you'll have to share with me what this is. And there's this like accomplishment with this. Like you've overcome it, even though you sometimes feel it. This could be codependency or attachment to something. Maybe you gave up sugar or you stopped drinking Coca-Cola, fizzy things. Like I'm getting, something that you're eating or the way that you're thinking that you're changing, or beliefs, like all kinds of things, right? So this doesn't have power over you. And I feel that you are aware of it because you are overpowering it. What once used to be a weakness is now becoming a strength for you, right? So I feel you're going to see noticeable changes this week around something that you've been really sticking to overcome, like a bad habit. Not thinking negative thoughts. Implementing meditation or showing up and exercising, right? So I know that in my own life, sugar is something that, I've got a sweet tooth. I love my gummy bears. I love chips. I don't eat those at all anymore. And if I do, it's very occasionally, and I'll have maybe like 2 pieces, right? So yeah, it took a long time. And your emotions here. Now, that's the other thing the moon is bringing in from the background, which I just felt immediately as I looked at this card. Emotions that are rising. This is aggression. This is anger. And this might be because of another person's energy. And I feel like you are battling with an energy vampire, some of you out there, right? And I feel that you're not here to match that energy. So just being very mindful of how you're responding, not how you're reacting. Like you're not meant to react here. So stay calm in your nervous system. You know, it doesn't matter what the energy externally is doing. I feel sometimes what happens is when we react, it feeds off that energy. Whatever it is, someone, an environment, whatever this is, I feel there's something here that is fighting for your attention, right? So it's the way that you show up within that experience because it has no power over you. The way you show up, you have power over that. You have full control over that. So here with the Queen of Wands, I'm seeing that as you're stepping into your energetic space and you are gatekeeping, being the bouncer there, right? Not allowing energies in. And if they do sneak in, you have the ability to let them out kindly, right? Thank you for visiting, but no, right? And no is a complete sentence here. I feel that this week is a week that you are meant to focus on yourself, right? This is nurturing you, self care, loving yourself, doing the things that make you smile, the things that you enjoy doing, right? I feel that sometimes there could be things that are happening external to us, people that we're around, and that energy can sometimes steal our energy without us even knowing it. And I do feel that Libra, you're very kind hearted, you have a big heart, you love to share, you love to do for others. You put a lot of care and intention into everything that you do. And sometimes that's not reciprocated and it doesn't make you feel good. But I feel that you have been building strength over the last, I feel, a year or so, where things are really beginning to change for you. It's almost like you have manifested a dream reality, like you're within the experience. It might feel a little bit scary, but it's abundant. It is growing, and you are the one that's behind it. You're the energy that is creating this around you. So, this is you that has given birth to this experience that you've always desired. The sunflowers here are also coming in as signs for you. And I feel the energy of the sun is coming through this Queen of Wands today, right? It is you showing up in your world in your abundant energy, not matching anything externally to you, because that is not what you're here for. You realize that. There's much more to this experience for you. And I feel that you're connecting with something. I feel so as you're leaving April into May, there's something new that is entering your life, something that you've never experienced before. This is not for everyone. I do feel this is for specific people out there, and you're going to have to share with me. I'm getting baby energy here. I'm getting fertility. So perhaps you're expecting any time now. And, the baby might be coming in May, right? So I'm getting, very young baby energy coming through. And this fierceness. There's a version of you that is rising this year. So we are in the year of the fire horse. So this year is supporting you, Libra, and especially with your dreams, because I feel you're living your dreams. And love is at the core of everything here. So I feel that even the connections you have, they're very loving. They're supporting you. And I feel this is something that you are seeing now. Maybe you didn't see that before, but because the way that you're seeing your world has shifted, has allowed you to open up to this experience within the experience you were already having. So it's very interesting what's happening here for you, Libra. And the yellow that's standing out here, creativity, the way that you're expressing yourself. I feel there's trueness, authenticity here. You're showing up as yourself. You're not having to be someone else for anyone. It's you immersing yourself in the experience of what you are creating, right? So I'm just going to use a fertility experience here. You might be pregnant and you're almost near your due date and you're just enjoying this pregnancy, however long it's going to last now before the baby arrives. So it's almost like you are immersed in it, like you're stopping, you're relaxing here, you're enjoying the moments before your life completely changes after the baby arrives. right? So this is what I'm getting here with the Queen of Wands. And I don't know, maybe you picked up a paintbrush recently and you're, immersed in this experience of passion, right? Creativity or productive, like it feels like magic. I feel you are creating magic in your world, like it's already happening. There are things that are coming to fruition. You might be painting your home right now, or rearranging things. I feel you're in this like nesting phase in a way, spending time more in your home. Maybe you're changing your bed sheets, right? Maybe you're wanting to do a spring summer vibe here. I don't know. I'm getting like even furniture being changed, out shopping, doing things, like the energy of the sun is here, right? So know that you are connected to the sun. The sun is very active. So you're going to feel this energy, this inspiration, this motivation to go out and take action and do things and make them happen. And this is what you're doing, is you're making things happen. It's, maybe you wanted to work on your garden and you decided that this week you're actually going to go and do that. And because you did, you're seeing this beautiful garden that you created that you get to enjoy. Maybe you're sitting outside and having a cup of tea as you're looking at this beautiful garden that you created. So this is the Queen of Wands here for you. So look at that, Libra. So you are the vibration, and find fulfillment and meaning in the simple but most essential acts of contribution. So we're going to pull another spirit animal card, and we're going to see what this one would like to share with you today. So we're getting bat spirit. Have any of you seen a bat recently? Maybe a bat came into your house. So a rebirth is assured. A rebirth is assured. The number 5 here represents change and the success and the leveling up and upgrade you experience through moving in that change, through that change. So let's see what they want to share through this. So after something has run its course and died or been released, finished, surrendered, completed, or ended, there is a promise of a new beginning. Rebirth is assured just as night gives way to dawn and the bat emerges from the darkness of the womb-like cave. Bat Spirit has come to remind you that this rebirth is a miraculous one. For the very best elements of what you had to give up in the death of the old are still present in the new, amazing life forming now. This is the miracle magic of rebirth in every aspect of your life, including the rebirth of faith in your ability to establish new and healthy relationships. So I feel this is the rebirth energy coming in through the Devil card. Okay, so Bat Spirit reminds you that at present you are in unknown territory and may feel as if you are lost. However, you are called to trust that your intuition will be a reliable guide as you give birth to something new and unfamiliar. Bat Spirit has listened in the darkness of night and has heard all your hopes and dreams, your fears and worries, and assures you that this new version of your dream, this move from darkness into light, from lost to found and death to rebirth, comes to fruition with love at its core. Bat Spirit asks you to trust that what seems to have died is actually shape-shifting into something even more meaningful and wondrous than before. If you feel you are in the dark, know that come morning, all will be revealed, and things will be in a new form that is right for you. So they want you to trust in the process here. Trust in your ability to move through that process, focusing on your frequency and vibration, not the external frequency and vibration. So that is your message from Bat Spirit. We're going to go ahead, close your reading now with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number around. We are getting 2828. You are moving through a transition period, rebirth, transition. So the changes you are experiencing are bringing good things into your life. You are in between the experience in the transition. There is a move happening here as well, so things are going to be active and they want you to be able to move at a moment's notice here, not to scare you. Okay, so you are moving through a spiritual shift. You are only passing through this. You are not stopping here. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, if you're here still, Katomi has done it again. She's come up with a brand new magic intention candle, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I've been seeing her working on this candle at home, and I've just been adoring these ones. So they're beautiful red roses in this beautiful glass jar. And this is a love ritual candle. It is called Heart in Bloom. Okay, so you get a candle here in this box. It comes with 3 different types of rituals, one that you can choose from and perform. So it comes with all the instructions. It also has a special message for you, and it comes with a little satchel here and a bracelet that you wear that is consecrated through the ritual. Okay, so this is such a beautiful box, and it's only a limited supply. So I'm going to leave you links in the description box below. So feel free to secure yours today before they do run out. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Until the next time. All right, everyone, I just wanted to update you on my channel schedule, which will be changing very soon. So currently you're seeing your individual signs up twice per week with 1 collective a day. This is going to now change to 1 individual reading per week with 1 collective a day. So you'll see the schedule here. Take a look at where your sign is being posted. That way you can change from the old schedule to the new one. The reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to create some more room to do live events. This is something that has been sitting with me for a very long time. And I wanted to put more energy into my secondary channel, which is the Sacred Oracles. So by doing this, I allow myself more space and room to explore other avenues to share more of my creativity with you. So I hope that you're able to receive this in a positive way. And those collective readings are for you in between those individual readings. So those are going to be out every day. All right. So thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your presence, your love, your support, everything that you bring to this community here. So thank you. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.